Right, good people. And good people will only ever see my videos from now on, I commanded. Thank you. And my enemy will never see my videos again. Thank you. So can you make sure of that, please? Thank you. So they can't see my videos anymore. They can't see what I post. They can't see what I comment. And they don't know about all this. Okay? So that's the end of the enemy being able to see my videos that I post online. And they're seen by the good people instead of the enemy. Thank you very much. Right, so, good people, we're talking about the cross before, right? And how we understand how it's kind of worked over time, right? And that's your lifetime. And that's just kind of your circle, right? You kind of go around in circles, right? And then that's your stack. So women live more like stacks up and down, and men live more like a cross walking along, and then just getting placed on different parallels like that, right? So women get placed up and down like that. So it's all a bit of a mishmash, right? But once you're in the middle of it, you just come out and you're out of it. Don't worry about it, right? But that is where your understanding is, right? Because that's what we were dealing with in the light, right? So the Christed light was very manipulated. So the Christed light came out of the flame so that it could be looked at, because it's been very manipulated. So we had to take it out of the flame and out of the lava, because it had been put into the lava and taken away from the sunshine and manipulated with insect larvae. So the cross, the Christed light that you can see in the flame, if you've got the eye for it, has to come out of the flame to sort that out. So here we've got the pow, right? So you've got them pushing, right, their way onto you, right? And you don't know about all this existence, because that's hidden in their pyramids, right? But you're on top of every pyramid. You just don't know it. Okay? So the pyramids you're on top of feed these systems of the PayPal, right? So I expect they've got a machine god, right? I expect they've got bots here. I expect they've got control systems and manipulating the past people here. And they've probably got people feeding off you to feed that up there. And how it works is they are cheating your cross, which is a clear cross of an understanding, right? A clarity cross, and they're putting all of this chaos, right, over your existence. And your soul is all of the whole thing, right? Where you've been from the start of your existence all the way to your now, which is there and sort of there and there, right? And you're kind of in this way out, right, of getting out of this confusion, right? So in between these lines, right, you've got issues, right? So here you've got 10 and 11, right? So you've got net and you've got a mirror, okay? So that's the 2, okay? Now the mirror, you've got here, you've got the 1 and you've got the 2, okay? So the mirror is probably the mirror of 1, okay? So that's the column. So that's to get 3, fake 3, right? Focus, so, right? So that's to get the fake 3. So that is your false midnight, okay? So that's why, because you can't get your line clear to get through, you can't find your midnight. So the mirror comes out of, well, let's just talk about, go down to here first as well. So then you've got 4 and 5, which is your pathway to bad traps, right? Because we're going that way, right? We're going to, this is our now. We're going to our understanding, our clarity, and coming out of the time of this falseness, which is all of this in between stuff, right? Which is in between the clarity of your cross. Okay, so this is a thought control here, right? Neuro manipulation exists in these areas, right? To pull you. So it's pulling you. So it's twisting. It's pulling you now down to like levels here. So it's pulling you down to levels in here, so they can manipulate you. And the more you get to here, the more stuck in this shit you are, right? And you can't get to your clarity up there. Okay, so this is more the masculine side of it. Okay, so that's more male orientated, right? But then you've got the 7 and 8 here, which is more feminine orientated, right? So that's more female, right? And that's pushing false crafting onto an 8, which also affects you, right? And also that the 7s, they're also using 7s as well as the 7s, to push you down, right? And spin your air. Okay, so there's a lot of and this is like CIA here, right? I mean, I always think that was the CIA, right? So we need to get to our true 3 here. So our 3 and our 3 is aligned with our clarity. Okay, so we don't allow our cross to spin. Okay, so we don't hit all of this casting in the dimensions of thought where we have our storm. Okay, because all of this in these dimensions should be clear, and there shouldn't be anything in there but our own true thoughts, and there should be no spinning our cross going into these control methods, and we keep arriving back there again. We don't want to do that. Our cross doesn't need to spin, right? Especially if you've gotten out of it, we don't really want to have it. Okay, so I don't know how we get rid of it once we get out of it, but maybe if we explain it, we can get out of it, right? Because they'll know how this is working, right? So the false past is just scripted, so that's forget it, okay? And the false future is just projected shit, so forget that, all right? And your false density is just people controlling you and telling you what to do, so forget that, okay? And the false media and the false AI is just a load of shit, so forget that and just get out. And don't wind yourself round with all this bullshit ever again, right? And take the mirror off the 2 column and the 1 column, so you haven't got that eye on these 2 eyes, and that stops you having 2 of that elemental over there, because that is not that elemental base, because that's the elemental base, that 1, right? And that is not 2 ones of that elemental base. Okay, so can you make sure that's not that, so that mirror cannot take the elemental base over to that side, because it's false, that side. Okay, we're this side, right? That side's false. All of that is false. That's density and fake, and we can see that's fake and that's bots. Out we go, right? So I hope that makes sense. And the quarters and all the chess of it, well, I see that there's witches here, and you've got academics, the worst here, right? Slimy academics, right? And they are the problem mainly, to divide the masculine and the feminine, so they can't get to each other, right? And they feed, the witches feed the false women motherships, right? They feed that, and that's feeding a false mother system, which is going over to the mirror, right? I think something like that. And the academics, they feed illusions, which is over here. So they feed directors and stuff like that, and they play with all the actors. So it's really, the women are stuck here, and the actors are kind of stuck here trying to get there, but they're there, and it might be iced, but they're sort of here bashing on the window, meeting their sort of duality and saying hello, but it's like, I don't want to know you. Who are you? Because of this, right? So yeah, so have a look at that and see what you think, right? Right.